Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and today I have a ultimate clean with me, productive day in my life, reset with me. If you did notice, I am a little bit sniffly in the beginning of this video. It's because I do have a little bit of allergies coming on. I'm getting over being sick, all the above. But I needed desperately to clean everything in the house. I was tired of it being dirty. I wanted everything to be clean. So I made myself some coffee and kicking off everything in my bedroom by making my bed. I'm going to be sitting at my desk, making my to-do list, all of the above. If that piqued your interest, I highly suggest you like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on to all. That way you know whenever I upload. And don't forget to comment down below and say hi. So as you just saw, I have quite a bit on my to-do list for today, and first things first, I'm going to restock my vitamins. I've talked about this before. Nothing of this is sponsored. I have to take multivitamins because I had gastric bypass. I had the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery back in 2022, and I have to take vitamins every day to make sure that my health is up to par and to make sure that my vitamin levels and everything else is up to par as well. That's why I am including this, because it is part of my day-to-day routine when I have to do the refills. Yes, it seems like a lot, but it is something for my health and my wellness to make sure that I am on track and not off track, which is something that everybody seems to do when it comes to a few weeks into the new year. Is people fall off track after trying to set a goal for themselves. But what I'm trying to do is to make sure that the entirety of the year, and obviously starting with the first month, which is January this month, I want to make sure that I'm on track. Now I am taking care of my hair. I'm brushing it. I'm going to be putting on like my hyaluronic acid on my face, which is the hyaluronic acid serum like pearls. I'm going to be putting my contacts in, and just to make sure that I don't have to clean with my glasses on my face. Sometimes when I'm cleaning, it makes it easier for me to just wear my contacts and not put my glasses on, because sometimes my glasses will fall down, or if I have cleaner on my hands and I go to touch my glasses, it gets in my glasses. You know, the normal jazz. If you wear glasses, then you'll understand. It's always a constant problem. So here is the hyaluronic acid pearl serum that I was talking about. I'm going to put this on my face and rub it in, and then I'm going to go from there when it comes to my makeup. Everything that I have used, you guys have seen me use. That was a vitamin C brightening boost serum for my face to make it more shiny. If you see that little light glare, that light glare is actually my bigger light that I have behind my Mac. It is a studio light that my husband got me well over 2 years ago, and I really like it. It's what I use at night if I'm working on the computer and my husband is like asleep or he's in the other room and I don't want the big light on. I will put this light on, that way I can continue working. Good morning, everybody. So I have my cute little mic. I haven't fully used this thing yet. I kind of tried to use it before, but it didn't work. So I'm going to try it again. So I put my contacts in. I already straightened my hair last night. That way I didn't have to do it this morning. Yeah, it is currently very early in the morning. I have my computer in front of me. I can just tell you. It's currently 5:52 in the morning. I already made my coffee, so I have that. You saw me already do my vitamin refill. This is my to-do list for today of things I want to get done. I think also I want to start doing power hours.
have those going up, because power hours are something that used to be like super popular here on YouTube, and I want to try and get that going again, just if that makes sense, because I know everybody really enjoyed them, because you really want to see how much somebody can get done in an hour. So yeah, that's something that I want to start doing again. I am going to start a load of laundry in a few minutes. I just want to have some of my coffee first. I did start reading this Bully by Penelope Douglas. So far, so good. Yeah. But for right now, I am going to, I think, watch a little bit of YouTube and drink some coffee, and then I'm going to start some laundry. Now it's time to go do some laundry downstairs. Alright, I'm the only one down here right now, which is great. This is the detergent. It's bougie, but we use it all because it's better on our skin. So I'm going to start putting that stuff in, and then, yeah, we have commercial grade washers and dryers.
All right, so I just finished all my clips for my true crime recap, and it's snowing. If you are new here, I live in New England. I live in New Hampshire, and we typically, have snow. We haven't had a good snowfall in a while, and I don't know why I'm looking over here. My camera's over here. But yeah, we haven't had a really good snowfall, and it's quite terrifying how we haven't had a good snowfall. Yeah. So I know my room is a hot mess. Don't worry about it. We'll get it clean today. It's a snow day. We're gonna be comfy cozy today. I have a crock pot meal that I need to prep. I have a whole bunch of dishes I need to do. I have laundry that's currently done. I just got the notification on my phone that I need to go get it from the dryer. So I'm gonna do that, and then yeah, I think we're gonna start cleaning for today. Kick it off in the kitchen. Yeah, because that's typically where I start everything. I think I want to make some muffins and prep those. I made gluten-free chocolate chip banana muffins the other day, and they were gorgeous. I also think I want to make an apple pie today to go along with dinner, because that just sounds really good. I have a whole bunch of apples, and the kids, I don't think are going to eat them, so, because that happens every time I buy apples. Do your kids do the same thing? Because mine do it every single time. But yeah, I have a lot of things to do. This is cup number 2 of coffee. Don't worry, decaf. I already talked about it. I also have my Bloom. This is a cherry lime one. I love it. And I also have, this is cup number 3 of water. So I've already had 40 ounces of water today. 40 ounces. This is 10 ounces? No. It's a big cup. I can't tell you. Hold on, wait. Does it say at the bottom? No, it doesn't say at the bottom. I got it at Target Dollar Spot. I forget how big this is. But I've had one of these. So I would assume I've had like 46 ounces of liquid so far today, which is really good. And I've already taken my medication. I sound really hyper, but I'm just really happy that I've gotten a lot of things done. I also can mark off my true crime channel content off of my to-do list for today, right here. Whoop. So on my list, I need to vacuum, mop kitchen and bathroom, laundry, which is, I've already done that. I didn't put fold on here, so fold. Because I do have 2 loads of laundry in here that I need to fold too. So that's a main to-do list for today as well. Yeah, clean the living room, put the top of the hutch in my car so I can put that away, which there's also a there's a tote in my back seat that I have to use for storage, but I can put that in my trunk for right now. That's totally fine. Since it's snowing, I probably won't move the top of the hutch out there. I might actually put it in our closet because the shelf that's at the bottom in our closet, I'm going to take out. I'm actually going to put it in the living room because some of my plants need more sunlight than what they're getting. So I want to put them down on it to see if the sun will help them. Anywho, that's besides the point. So I have that. I want to go through my clothes and then obviously fold some laundry. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go grab my laundry and then we're going to jump into everything.
Nobody knows me like you do. You just read my
So now's the normal. I'm getting into the kitchen. Sorry if you can hear a car in the background. That is from outside. I can't control what happens outside the windows. I'm just here filming in my, well, doing a voiceover in my living room. Anyway, that's besides the point. As you can tell, I just, threw my wash rag on the countertop just because, it's another day of cleaning and getting my tasks done. And some days I just really want the tasks to be over and done with, but there's other days where I actually really enjoy it. That light that you saw me try and put back up, I need to get more command strips to put it back up, but that's a whole nother problem in itself because my bank is currently down right now, so I haven't gotten my paycheck. If you are a customer of Capital One, then you will know exactly what I am talking about. I still haven't gotten my paycheck, and it was apparently deposited in my bank account on Wednesday, and still haven't gotten it. But anyway, that's besides the point. Here I am hand washing some dishes, and then I will be emptying the dishwasher, cleaning out the dishwasher. I end up washing it with dish soap and doing a bleach wash, and it turned out so clean, so majestic, so fabulous. I need to start remembering that I need to wash out my dishwasher twice a week because of how much we run it. We run it every day. Sometimes my husband will like to run it twice a day. It depends on how much I cook or if he tries to cook. He actually made dumplings last night, and I was really surprised that he actually wanted to cook something because my husband does not like to cook. But anyway, that's completely besides the point. If you use a dishwasher and run it every day, you're supposed to clean it once or twice a week. And I've been doing it once a week, but I should really up it to twice a week just to make sure that everything is clean and sanitary. And I also promise that you are not just going to see the kitchen in this video. You are going to see every single room in this video. Like I said at the beginning, it's an ultimate productive day in life clean with me, or ultimate clean with me. When those were really big here on YouTube. Let's bring that back. Let's make it normalized. I also want to bring back power hours and things like that. I think I talked about that before, but I'm not really sure because my memory is one of those things that I have a hard time with, especially with my post-concussion syndrome that I deal with, unfortunately. But that's besides the point. Here I'm cleaning the filter in the screen for my dishwasher. Then I'm going to put it in, and I am going to start running it after that. Well, after I give it a good wipe down and things like that. And then I'm going to go back to my kitchen sink, and you're going to see it from a totally different angle. I wanted to give you some more different angles in the kitchen this time when I do some deep cleaning.
dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. can do whatever you like.
As you see, I am watching YouTube while I am cleaning. That's why I have my AirPod Maxes on, because I'm listening to YouTube. My kids were in the living room and they were watching a movie at this point, and I wanted to make sure that what I was listening to wouldn't bother them or wouldn't distract them. I know it sounds really weird, but both of my my youngest, she is easily distracted. My oldest, not so much. But here's a different angle I wanted to just like show you or whatever. My early videos, I used to put my camera on my tripod up here on top of the fridge. That's where you are, to give you a top view of my sink. That way you can see what I'm doing. I think I'm going to do this a lot more if I have to hand wash some more dishes, but it's a little tricky because I have a single wash basin and I don't have a double wash basin. So washing dishes is one of those really like complex things where I have to be careful about where I put things and different things like that. So here I moved on to the stove. I'm going to give it a good wipe down. I'm going to clean the countertop next to the stove, and then I'm going to move over to where my coffee bar is and things like that.
You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
I was trying out a new layout over here. That's why things are moved, but I decided to just put everything back the way it was. This way that I tried, having the marble tray against the wall, not like next to the black shelf, but on the other wall, it didn't work out well, especially with all of my oil bottles. So the only bottle I'm missing a tag for is for my canola oil. Yeah, for canola oil. That is the last bottle. And my husband, he really likes things. He likes to know what things are. I knew what everything was because I'm the one that primarily cooks. But when he goes into the kitchen and he tries to cook, he likes to know what things are. And he made dumplings last night, and he didn't pay attention to the fact that I told him that the toasted sesame oil is brown. And he grabbed the canola oil, which is right next to the toasted sesame oil. It's okay, he figured out, I told him that he grabbed the wrong one, and he just kind of like mentally slapped himself and things like that. So here I am making myself another coffee, and then I'm going to be setting up for making my crock pot meal that I ended up making. Me and my husband ate it. My oldest, she liked the smell of it, but she didn't end up eating it because she wasn't really a fan of the way the sauce tasted after it was done cooking. My youngest definitely wouldn't have touched it, so I wasn't even going to try that. I have a very picky my younger child is very picky when it comes to her foods, and that is totally fine. And I understand that if you are an outsider looking in, it's my child. I understand what she wants and what she doesn't want, and textures and the way things smell, the way things taste are definitely a reason as to why she doesn't like certain things. So here I am putting the chicken in the crock pot. I am making a honey garlic shredded chicken that I ended up making quinoa and broccoli, and I put that on a plate with it. It was really good. I've made this recipe once before, but the way I did it this time was not how I did it the last time. This time I didn't have any soy sauce, so I ended up using teriyaki sauce instead. So this is the sauce that I'm making to go on top of the chicken. It has tomato paste, rice vinegar, teriyaki sauce, ground ginger, honey, garlic, sriracha, chili paste. Yeah, it was really good. That's what you need to know. Oh, and I ended up using toasted sesame oil in this too. Me and my husband really love Asian cuisine, and we love different foods. I'm gonna try and make pad thai this weekend. I'm probably gonna be the only one to eat it, or maybe my husband will eat it, but it all depends. I don't think he's a fan of pad thai, but I really love different Asian foods. We love Vietnamese food. and I love Japanese food. I just love it all. It's so good. So I'm going to be whisking this recipe together. See, there's that teriyaki sauce I was talking about. I ended up finishing it, and I added some sugar into this as well, because you need something to counterbalance the vinegars and the acids in this. So adding the sugar will definitely sweeten it up. Plus, with having the chili paste and the sriracha in it with the ginger, it definitely will give it a bite. This ended up so good, and the sauce itself is like a super red color. That's why you add the tomato paste. It gives it that red. And I added a little bit of water to dilute it a little bit. I put this on top of the chicken and I let it cook for 6 hours on low until the chicken was shreddable, and then I shredded the chicken, put the chicken back in the crock pot, and then I cooked it for a further like 1 more hour, so all of the sauce got through the chicken. Very similar to what you would do with pulled pork, but obviously it's not pulled pork, it's chicken.
Yeah. No way, I think I met the one. In a million at the jackpot.
Alright, so now I'm going to clean off the island, and I'm pretty sure this is the last thing you're going to see in the kitchen before I move on to the kids' room. And as I look at my footage, I am correct. So here I'm just taking everything off the island, and I'm going to clean it with the same 7th generation Spring Meadow cleaner that I am using for the entirety of the kitchen.
Someone like you know I can't find nobody else. There ain't no way you would run her off, never take a single L. When it comes to beauty, nobody can compete. Baby, it's in your nature to be number one all-time MVP. 처음 본 순간부터 you were giving perfect. From the way you're looking at me and the way you're talking so sweet, 나를 멍때리게 하네. 수많은 사람들 중에 난 너만 보네.
Alright, so next on the list was to strip the girls' beds and take the sheets off and wash them, so that's what I'm going to be doing. After the sheets were clean, I do end up putting them back on later on in the video, but I simply just take everything off their beds, take the sheets off, and then I put their blankets and their pillows back on their beds with their perspective stuffies. You know how kids are. They like their stuff on their sides. And then I'm going to be vacuuming their room as well, just to make sure that their carpet is super clean. I did have an issue with my vacuum about a week ago where the tube, there was a clog in it, and I didn't realize it until I started seeing my vacuum smoking, and I was like, what is this? Well, it turns out there was a clump of hair that was stuck in it that I didn't see, and it was actually the cat's hair, and I ended up taking it out. Thankfully I caught it when I did, because if I didn't, it would have caught on fire, and that would have been really bad, because I love the vacuum that my husband got me, and it's I think it's a Hoover, I don't know, it's something, it's Pet something. I really like it. He got it from Best Buy like 2 years ago. I've been obsessed with it ever since. I used to have a Dyson V7 and I loved that as well. I would love to have another Dyson. Dyson, if you hear that, I'm totally open for collaboration. If you want me to try out some products, totally open for it. Anywho, that's besides the point. So here I'm putting all of my oldest stuff back on her bed. I'm going to do the same thing with my youngest bed, which it looks like I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to do the same thing on her bed. Then I'm going to use the carpet refresher and put that all over the carpet. And then I'm going to vacuum after tidying up the rest of the room.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high,
trusting our wings to fly.
So as you can tell, our girls' room is on the smaller side. I mean, it's actually a relatively like big room for an apartment, especially for a 2-bedroom corner apartment like we have, or a garden style apartment. I think that's what it's called. This actually was supposed to be mine and my husband's room, but we ended up taking the bigger room. We were going to give our daughter, because we only had our oldest when we moved into this apartment, and then surprise, here came our youngest. But anywho, that's another video in itself. We were going to take the smaller room of the two, but then we ended up taking the bigger room because we were going to give our oldest the bigger room so she had room for all of her toys and stuff. But we ended up just flip-flopping. I don't really remember why that we did, but we ended up doing it, and we have the bigger room of the two, and that's totally fine because when we do move the girls, I explained to them they can choose what room they want depending on where we move, if that's still a viable option for the oncoming year and for our future whenever it does happen. I'm not throwing all my eggs in one basket. I've talked about that before, but they are allowed to choose what room they want, with the exception of if the bedroom has a bathroom connected to it, that will be Mommy and Daddy's room, because we want to make sure that Mommy and Daddy have our own bathroom away from the girls, so we all have a bathroom to use, if that makes sense. So they would end up having a bathroom that would be near their bedrooms, and then we would have our own bedroom. But even if we end up moving into a home that only is a 1-bedroom and has the 3 bedrooms, that's totally 1 bathroom and 3 bedrooms, that's totally fine. Here I am vacuuming the hallway. This is our tiny little hallway between our bedrooms and our bathroom and our coat closet. So if you see the room that I'm back into, that's the girls' room. The door jamb that my camera's in, that's actually mine and my husband's bedroom, and then the other doorway is our bathroom. We have just this cute little walkway in our apartment, and that's also an area that I tend to forget to take out the vacuum wand and go around the corners, is in the hallway. I always forget to do it, and I decided to on this day because it just needed it. And I took my time with vacuuming because of the amount of hair that ended up coming out of it. All right, so feeling very accomplished today, right, Grace? Yeah. So far I have vacuumed, stripped their beds, clothes are in the wash. I have done 1 full wash and dry, doing another, they're in the dryer right now. And I'm going to make lunch now. And this contact is bothering my eye. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I have wicked eye boogies now. It's been irritating me since I put in my contact, but that's fine. So I'm gonna make them some lunch. They want some ramen, so I'm gonna do that. And let's see, I did all the dishes. Yeah, I did all the dishes, washed dishes. She's saying hi. Gracie, actually wanted to learn how to clean the toilet, so she was in there in the bathroom with me, cleaning the bathroom. So I have 2 of, like, what?
My eyes look like I'm still sick, but I'm not.
I know, but you also don't have your glasses on too. So I'm gonna make them some ramen. You can actually go change in your room. Sissy's changing in the bathroom, please and thank you. As you can tell, it's been a lazy day. It's still snowing, as I told you this morning. Yeah, it said the same thing at 9 this morning, but it's not. I can't even talk. Mom life problems. Yeah, feed them lunch. I'm gonna start uploading all this content to my computer. I started filming on my actual camera too. And this afternoon I'm going to clean the living room because it needs it. And hopefully put the top to the hutch in my car because I need to. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that, but in order to clean the living room, I kind of need to do that. But I also want to take the shelf out of the closet, maybe put that in the closet, and yeah, I don't know. We'll go from there. Lots of stuff. Now I'm just hanging up some coats that were just laying around the apartment. You know, the normal, putting things away where they go, all of that jazz. Mom life.
You talk about faith. Is it just something you say? Or is it the same with that girl you texting when I look away?
So this is going to be an interesting clip because my oldest actually wanted to help me clean the bathroom, which was really nice of her. She didn't have to, but she wanted to learn how to clean the toilet and things like that. So I was like, okay, come on in. So when it comes time for me to clean the toilet, I show her how to use it, and you're going to see us hand over hand doing it. So me explaining it, you see my hands moving and stuff, and the camera moving, that was her, because she's coming over to do this with me. It was really refreshing to see her want to do this, because not every kid wants to be taught how to do stuff like this, and my children will ask to be shown how to do stuff like this, and I'm totally for it. It's those life lessons and things in life that they should know by the time that they're an adult, and I'm really happy that they want to do this. I just showed her that not all the time when you clean a toilet it's going to get everything, so she actually will see me clean this a few times. And what we just dropped in there was a Clorox toilet balm. I am using a toilet bowl cleaner plus the Clorox toilet wand and the balm. And the reason I'm doing that is to make sure that the toilet is ultra deep cleaned. We've been sick in and out since Christmas, and I wanted to make sure that everybody and everything is sanitized. So here is the part that I'm going to explain to her how different the cleaning the toilet is. Yes, this is me playing with my camera to make sure it's the right angle. And no, I'm not kidding. I wanted to leave that in to show real life content creation issues of making sure you have the correct camera angle. See, she's using the toilet wand at first, and then I go in with it. After I flush the toilet, I re-wipe everything down, and you'll see there's little black things that come down, and see she's doing hand over hand with me just to make sure she understands the flow. So I flushed it again, and then I went in with it again to make sure I got everything, and then re-flushed it, because every time you clean your toilet, you're not going to be getting everything, absolutely everything. You want to make sure that you do. Here I'm spraying down the shower. I don't actually show myself wiping down the shower, because by the time it was at this point of me needing to wipe it down, my camera died, and you're going to see that in a future clip. For the sink, I'm going to clean everything off, and then I'm going to put Ajax in the sink itself. Ajax is a bleach cleaner. I am actually allergic to bleach. Fun fact, if you wanted to know that about me, I'm allergic to bleach, but I have to use it to make sure that everything is sterilized and clean. On my mirror, I'm using the Therapy Clean. It's a eucalyptus window cleaner. I know eucalyptus is not good for animals, but I love the way it smells. My cat doesn't come up and lick my mirror, and I'm totally fine with that. That's why I still use it. And the cleaner I'm going to be using on the sink, the bottle looks similar to the one I just used, but this is the tub and tile cleaner from Therapy Clean. I love this brand of cleaning products, and the same thing with Maison and Muse. I found these at Target. I can only find the Zaha cleaner at Target from Maison and Muse, but the Therapy Clean, I don't know if they carry it anymore. I think they do, but it's very sporadic and in certain stores. I absolutely love the fresh herbs and melon, which is the spray, and I love the dish soap, but it depends on the store and whether or not they carry it or not. So I'm going to finish up the bathroom, and then you're going to see another clip of me coming up after this, talking about, I'm pretty sure it's laundry. Alright, so the sheets and stuff are done for the kids' room. Grace, say hi. Yep. So now I'm going to make their beds. We all just ate. Let me put you up here for a second. To clarify, I have done all the laundry I wanted to do. Part of the bathroom, I vacuumed in here. I have to vacuum the living room. Yeah. Don't pick her up, please. If she's asleep, please don't pick her up, Gracie. So now that there's... I know, but honey, she's sleeping. She's asleep, honey. Anywho, that's besides the point. So I just took out my contacts because my left eye is bothering me. It's been bothering me all morning since I put in my contacts. And it's only when I put mascara on. I don't know why. So I'm now going to switch over to the Big Larry and finish doing the girls' room. And yeah, after I do this, then I'm pretty sure this one wants to play Fortnite, so she can hang out on her bed and play Fortnite.
Because I want it.
Yeah. So let's get into that.
Always by your side. I'll be always by your side. Through shifting skies and endless miles, I walk with you through every trial. And it's enough, I gotta say. It's super important, we all need a place.
So now it's time to put the sheets back on the beds. And yes, you just saw my oldest. She didn't want me to make her bed because she just wanted to lay on her bed. But she was really happy after I did make her bed. My girls have a hard time with their fitted sheet, and I'm totally fine with that. I will help them make their bed no matter what. I've shown them how to do it, of just putting the top sheet on and their comforter. They understand that, but the fitted sheet is always the problem. My oldest, her hands are... She has smaller hands out of the two girls, and my youngest has actually quite long fingers for her age, which is kind of terrifying. She's got like long piano fingers, and yeah. But do you think that would help her with putting on her fitted sheet? No, it doesn't. So I will always do this for them if they need the help, and I will always make sure that their room is clean. I will use my mother's touch on their room and make sure it's clean. I have no problem with that, especially as they age. Unless there's like certain things they don't want me to touch in their room, that's totally fine. I will say too, on this day, I ended up putting batteries in their doorbell for their bedroom, and it was the cutest thing ever when I put the batteries in and I told them to try the button, because it's just the subtlest little doorbell. Ding dong. It's the cutest thing ever. I used to have... It was either me or my sister. One of us had a doorbell on our room just to make sure that if anybody entered, they could just like ring the doorbell. And we loved it. And it's just one of those things of like nostalgia from my childhood that I love.
Kick back, unwind together. We'll be those who make it all better. These are the people sharing you on. Jesus spoke, tears when room is run. Every trial of the time you face, know that love will lift you to a higher place. We dream, we laugh, we ride the high. Sunflowers blooming under open skies. It's more than just being there, it's a vibe.
So think too, I'm gonna brew another pot of coffee because it sounds pretty good. And it is snowing still. It was supposed to stop this morning, but it didn't. I kind of figured because we haven't had a good snowfall at all. So like this winter or even in December, we haven't had a good one. So I'm very excited that it's still snowing and we have a good amount of accumulation. That means our mountain resorts and stuff like that actually can have some business, because I know they've had a hard time with people actually wanting to go this year because of the lack of snow. So just started brewing some coffee with this. I love this coffee maker. The one thing I had to get used to was having like refilling the water tank every time, but that's totally fine.
I have no problems with that. So I already did the carpet refresher on the floor. I need to move the sun table out of the way so I can vacuum everything, but I'm gonna put some stuffs on the TV. Yeah, and I'm gonna start all this cleaning stuff.
Alright, so now into the living room. Here comes the fun part. As you see, there's cat toys and stuff everywhere. I need to vacuum, wipe down some things, put things away, wipe down the window, wipe down the TV center, well, the entertainment center, things like that. There's a whole bunch of things that I need to wipe down. And currently underneath the window, in this clip, there is not a cube organizer, but currently now there is one. The cube organizer that is now in our living room was actually from our closet. You're gonna see me clean out my closet later on in this video. I didn't give you an overview of the end of it, like at the end of this video, but I do want you to know that my closet is a little more functional than it was, and I'm really happy about that. I do get rid of a ton of clothing. I do fill a 30-gallon trash bag with the clothes that I'm donating, and it feels really good, and that's just from my closet. I didn't even go through my dresser yet. So again, I'm showing you, I'm using the 7th generation Spring Meadow cleaner. I love the way this smells. It is amazing. I love 7th generation products. There is, and it sounds really weird because every product I've mentioned to you so far that I really like using are products that are always like $4 plus per bottle, and it's not intentional for me saying that. It's just because they are the products that I like to use. I have a preference when it comes to products. I know I've talked about it way before, like even like after I first started this channel originally back in 2021. I have a preference when it comes to cleaning products, and I always have and I always will. And I think I have the preference of it because I like using safer products in my house to make sure that my kids are safe, my cat is safe, and make sure that me and my husband are safe, if that makes sense. I like to make sure that I use products that are safe for the environment, safe for our household, and just safe for everybody in general.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with the splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing to blink. I could go for some Queen Bee too. Maisie's going boom boom. If you're looking for some crazy, I'll tell you everybody's standing in a line for the water slide. You can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide. Water slide.
So obviously this is now post vacuuming and putting everything back. My husband has a little project thing that he's doing for his corner where his desk is. There is actually wallpaper on the wall underneath the AC, but that wallpaper he's actually not going to be using. He wants to black out his corner and put shelves back up and put his things back up. It's entirely his idea. He wants to do this. I told him that's totally fine. And yeah, now I'm currently folding laundry. I ended up cutting a lot of the footage of me folding laundry out. This is my laundry and my youngest laundry. And I ended up getting all of it done. I ended up washing, drying, and folding my oldest laundry before doing a lot of these clips. And I wanted to make sure that I got every single load of laundry folded on this day. At this point in time too, I actually had towels in the dryer, which was really funny that I got all of our laundry done in one day. It ended up being 7 loads of laundry, and I'm pretty proud of that because that's not something that I do on a constant. I try not to do that much laundry in one day because, I mean, it costs money for washing and dry. If you live in an apartment, you know. But it's also very time consuming throughout the day to make sure that if I don't have anywhere to go, I need to be home to do this, I need to be home to do that, all that being said. So that hutch top that you see underneath the window, that ends up going in my closet. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is to make sure I have room for the cube organizer. I put this in my closet and I end up putting things on top of it because I don't have room in my storage unit to put that in my storage unit as of yet. I have an idea of what I need to do with all of my totes, which is actually decluttering my totes. I absolutely love all of my decor, but there comes a time when there's too much, and there is too much in our storage unit, and I need to make sure that I have enough room to be able to put stuff away and to make sure that we still have room to put other stuff, if that makes sense.
You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest.
So I stand corrected, I hadn't fully vacuumed yet. I re-vacuumed the living room after I initially did it. It sounds really weird, but I wanted to make sure that it was like thoroughly clean and vacuumed. And I used Arm & Hammer Extra Strength. I'm going to be talking about it right about now.
If you ever want a really good like carpet deodorizer, I recommend this, the Arm & Hammer Extra Strength Carpet Odor Eliminator. It's really good, in the pet one. And of course, in true vlogger fashion or live, people that use cameras, my battery's dying. So I'm going to switch to my phone now.
So here kicks off me taking care of my closet. I'm moving the now new basket of dirty clothes in our room, and which is ironic because that's the last load of laundry that I ended up doing on this day. I am literally going to be taking everything out of my side of the closet and at the floor of the closet, and I'm just going to go through everything. I found canvases that I don't need anymore. If you're new here, I do love to paint. Oil paint is my favorite medium to use. And as you saw, the brightly colored canvas, the big one that's leaning against the wall underneath the buffalo pictures, I painted that, yes. That is currently now on my side of the bed, leaning against the wall on top of our radiator. I don't know where I want to hang it, but I do eventually want to, when we move, I want to hang a lot of the paintings that I've done around where we live to put some of it on display because not everybody gets to see it. I have a ton of paintings that I love and they're never out for people to see. So here now I am going to be going through all of the clothes that I have. I ended up filling up a bigger laundry basket, like one that you would just put out in your room to hold laundry, a tall one. I filled it with clothes, and like I mentioned previously, I ended up filling a 30-gallon trash bag of clothes, just of stuff that I don't want anymore. And it's because I don't need them anymore. I don't wear them, I don't want them, and I'd rather donate them to people that can use them.
These are the things I love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love. The things I love.
You're going to end up seeing me again closing out this video to just recap everything I did throughout the day. I literally started this video at 4:45 in the morning. Was it 4:45? A little after 5. It was something. It was around 5 in the morning, and the last clip that you are going to see, I actually filmed at like 9:30 at night. I was up all day doing everything, making sure I could go through everything. You could see that there is, like, the light in the background is really weird in this last clip is because it was dark outside. I have the big light on and all of that. And I'm putting everything back in the closet that I want to keep, everything that stays at the bottom, and so on and so forth. And all those hangers in that bin, those are all the extra ones that I had, and I didn't need extras that I had just bought.
Alright, so I ended up doing almost everything today. Vacuumed. I didn't mop. That was like the only thing. But I did clean the bathroom, which I needed to do. Clean the living room. I ended up putting the top of the hutch in our closet. I did go through my closet and folded laundry, so I think that's pretty great that I did. I did half of a declutter my clothes with me because I still have to do my dresser. Let's see. I need to write a to-do list for tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going to do a day in life vlog. We have our first dance show of the season tomorrow. Both of my girls are dancing. I'm a backstage mom. I do it every year. I love doing it. This is with our new dance studio though, so I don't know how different that's going to be, but I need to write a to-do list for myself. That way I have that all ready to go. I did already pack some of their stuff already in their bags, like their hip-hop shoes. Faith has all of her other shoes, her jazz shoes, her ballet shoes, her toe undies. She has all that. I already took out their clothes for tomorrow, what they need to wear. I have Faith's costumes for team. I just have to pack our lunches, pack makeup. Yeah, lunches, makeup, hairspray, like hair stuff. Because both of them need to have their hair in a high pony. I do not have to do a bun tomorrow. I'm actually pretty excited about that, even though technically you should have a bun for ballet, but that's fine. Hairspray. I'm going to do hair gel for Faith's hair because her hair tends to fly away. See how mine is? How it just flies away? Faith does that too. And so I need to do that. And then I need to pick up energy drinks for our studio owners and their teachers, Miss Lexi and Miss Maddie. We love them, so I'm going to pick them up some energy drinks, bring them energy drinks, and I also need to get lollipops. So, because every time I do a dance show, I give the dancers lollipops. That's what I used to do at the last studio, so I started doing it at every show. Yeah, just as a little, like, good job at dancing. Yeah, but today was extremely successful. I have 3.5 hours of footage that I have to edit. This is not going to be... So the day you see this reset video, it's not... So the day of our dance show, the day you're seeing a productive day in the life with me, you're going to see that video. All the footage that I shot today, you're going to be seeing next Sunday. So when I'm recording this is January 11th, but you're going to be seeing this a week from now. Yeah. So, because I'm really making sure that I'm on my game when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, although I'm pretty sure all of my decluttering I did for my closet, I'm going to put in a separate video as a closet declutter or go through my clothes with me type video, because I really needed to do it and it was horrifying. So yeah, I'm going to put that in a separate video. It's totally fine. I actually really like the idea of that. And yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed today's reset
with me, productive day in my life, ultimate clean with me, ultimate apartment clean with me, whatever you want to call it, whatever the title of it is. Because most of the time when I film these things, I don't know what the title is. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on all. That way you know whenever I upload. Don't forget to comment, say hi. I like talking to you guys. Even if you're the creeps that like to comment about the pants that I wear. Hi. But I hope to see you guys in my next reset video, my next cleaning video, whatever it is that you're going to see. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.